have taken a break from YouTubing there for a little while. I hope you can all hear me. This is a idea for a challenge I've had. I'm trying to develop it before I started recording. It's I'm calling it the Impulsive Challenge. And the idea of it is, there's so much gear in World of Warcraft that we just pass by. So many grays and stuff like that don't really see any love or anything like that. So I decided to do a challenge where every time I get equipment that I can equip, I have to equip it so I get a new item to replace it. And I'll get into this so you can all see what I'm talking about here, and I figure the best class to do this with is the warrior, because they have they have all the different armor types they can equip, and so many different weapons they could use, and we are going to be going fury, because then we can have a 200 weapon and a shield, or any other offhand weapon, because evidently warriors can use offhand items that aren't shields. But we'll get into this. And I guess the story behind it is, this is Luglug. He went from being a peon, and he decided to try and do something better for the Horde. And he wanted to explore the world and help. It's a bit quiet. He wants to make something out of himself. So he's here to show the Horde what he can do. But he doesn't know the ins and outs of being a warrior, so he thinks every new equipment is better than the previous. Let's get into it. Like I said, I've tried this challenge a little bit previously. Why am I not hearing any people chatting in here? What's going on with that?
Blood and thunder.
Much better. Sorry about that. We'll get into the tricky parts later, but I've seen so many people doing all these other different challenges out there. I really hope the audio is good, because I didn't really mess around with it too much. Now we're gonna do this content by content, so I'm gonna get through one of Kalimdor like this, just this version of the character. Then I'll move on to Eastern Kingdoms with a different character. I've got another idea for the Eastern Kingdoms. Is there like another challenge we could do? And as to why I made Luglug here an orc, I should say, to all the English majors out there. Kind of the idea of, the peons being bits of dumbasses. Peons, generally speaking, aren't the smartest characters, and with this guy's lore being he was a peon, but he wants to do something more with his life. Buddy, you can't be up here. I love you, but you're a bit of a nuisance. Okay. This is pretty standard, but we do equip these.
Strength.
And there are a few items in the game that do really ruin the challenge. Not ruin it, but make it, well, a challenge, so that they enhance it, I guess you should say. yeah, I kind of gotten bored with endgame content. Like, you know, what is endgame World of Warcraft content nowadays? It's running the same 5 dungeons over and over again, or...
I can't use that yet.
Okay. So when we reach level 5, we have to equip these per the rules of the challenge. Even though they're male, they are a downgrade. Per the rules of the challenge, we have to equip. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because it's new, it must... You know, new gear is always better than old gear, right? But I mean, don't get me wrong, like, when I was leveling up and questing through Silvermoon, I enjoyed all of that. It's just, you know, when you hit 60 and it's time for the dungeon spell. I can't wait to run the same 5 delves every week. Like, the repetitivity of it, that's a great new word there. The repetitiveness of it does kind of get a bit boring. And another upside with me being an orc is Blood Fury. And that's good because, well, we'll get more into that, why that's good later. I mean, hey, extra attack power is always good, I won't complain about that. Even if I'm not doing a challenge, you know? So I do have intentions on going a full year. Like, my goal for myself is to record a video and post a video every day of the year. So I'm gonna hold myself to it. I'm gonna try my best not miss any days. But, you know, life does unfortunately have to happen sometimes, so... But I'll try my best to accommodate the everyday upload.
Loktar, strength and honor.
Even though those are the same, more or less, we need to equip.
Luglug, what do you need? Speak, friend.
That's kind of why I named him Luglug. It's just a... that's the name that matches, you know what I'm saying? Like... Luglug is just a classic peon name.
Loktar, for the Horde.
And out of all of the, characters and NPCs in the game, as far as comic relief goes, the peons are some of the best.
Okie dokie.
Dunk. I do need to prepare myself for the inevitable harshness of this challenge. I will say the challenge does get easier / more bearable at level 10. For one very, very, very important reason. And again, you know, in later videos, you will all start to see the struggles of the challenge. And there's a few different roles that we will get into in the future. Like, you don't need to be a warrior to do this challenge, but, you know, as far as like variety, like, look, so warriors, we can wear all of the types of armor, you know, cloth, leather, and plate, mail. We can use it all. And then weapon skills is the important thing here. Axes, daggers, fists, maces, polearms, staves, and swords. And they don't mention it, but you can also use ranged weapons as well. Well, I say you can use them, you can equip them, which is very important.
I'm not high enough level to use that.
Okay. Oh, that could be an issue, actually. Did any of you give me a weapon? Oh dear. Oh no. Not good at all, not good at all, not good at all. You, Trollman, do you give me a weapon? Yikes. Guys, everyone, I'm not gonna lie. Things are about to get a lot harder. You have the audacity to state as I'm coming to whack ya?
Okay.
Oh, and as soon as I leave you, you go to sleep too, huh?
I can do that.
Why did I have to get the bow so soon? And I know everyone out there is thinking, why is it a bad thing to get a bow? You can shoot things, can't you? Well, let's just say Luglug never got bow and gun training.
Okay.
You know, he stepped through that part of the training regimen. I mean, did you all make it through all of your training at work without falling asleep at least once? I don't think so. Alright, you. I need to enjoy my damage while I can. It's about to heavily diminish. Oh, we're level 4 too. We're so young to have this issue. Maybe if we're lucky, we get another weapon from the Scorpion. Blame your brethren for this massacre, you armored creatures. Actually, I like scorpions. It's weird. I hate spiders, but I love scorpions. Maybe that's not so weird, because I've heard that before from people. Like, scorpions just like battle already, don't they? Like, every scorpion is just... Come on! Just the way their pincers are always up. Like, something about scorpions is infinitely cooler than spiders.
Thrall Hall. Speak, friend.
And now the challenge can properly begin. Did y'all see that?
Blood.
They're down our abilities. They're all grade. That means they can't be used. Weapon?
Nukta.
Aw.
May your blades never dull.
Alright. Oh, we got an epic already, by the way. That's pretty crazy. I feel like they made epics a little bit too easy to get with this new system they have. Now I have a question for everyone. Do y'all like punching? We will figure out in the next episode.